In this video, we're going to check out Mission 20 from Battlebox, so let's get started. Battlebox is a monthly subscription service that sends survival and tactical gear right to your door every month. They have 4 different levels. They have the basic, which is $24.99, the advanced, which is $49.99, the pro, that is $99.99, and the pro plus, which is $149.99. So we'll go over what's in this month's box, which is mission number 20, and we'll start with the basic, go to the advanced, then the pro, and then the pro plus. With every one of these boxes you get an info sheet or card, so we'll use this to go over the items and tell you their MSRP value, and we'll go over them in order. First up, we have the Elkridge Er 199 axe. It has a value of $14.95. Comes with a sheath here. Has some pretty nice looking handles. I'm not really sure if that's real wood or not, but they're pretty nice, very comfortable. Let's take a look at the blade. Okay, there we have, you see right here it has some different wrench sizes here, so that's pretty cool. Also has a seatbelt cutter here, and of course the axe part. Looks like you could hold it in many different ways. Has some jimping right here, so that's cool. That'll let you do some precision cutting. Alright, next up we have a pocket chainsaw, which has a value of $24.99. Now, this is supposed to be like a regular chainsaw blade, not just like a pocket saw that many of you have seen. But let's cut it open and check it out. Alright, you see it comes in this little can here, and it also has 2 handles. Let's open it up. That was an accident, but we'll roll with it. It's not a real chainsaw blade, but it's close. That is it looks like it's pretty good. Seems like it cut pretty good. It's pretty sharp. It comes with some rope. I assume you hook these on the chain. I'm not going to put it together, but you get the drift. You hook these on the chain somehow, tie these ropes to it, and use the rope to pull. I'll do a video testing this out in the future, but pretty cool item. And like I said, it has a value of $24.99. Next up we have the Smith's Tinder Maker. It has a value of $9.99. And as you see, it looks like a cheese grater, but it's not. I guess you could use it for that if you need to. Let's see here. There you see that part there. I guess you just rub your tinder on it and it works just like a cheese grater. Inside of it, it also has a ferro rod and a striker, so that's pretty cool. So it's like an all-in-one fire kit. You can grate it up, and of course you can have that on there and it'll collect the tinder. Maybe that was backwards. There we go. Then it'll collect the tinder in here. Then you can dump it out and use your ferro rod to light a fire. Pretty cool. $9.99 value. I'd say that's worth it. Alright, the last item in the basic box is these Gorilla Clips, which is the world's strongest tarp clip. I guess it says what it is. It's the clip on your tarp. Let's see. It looks to me like you would slide your tarp in there, lock it down, and then you can use this connection point here to easily clip it on. If you had a tarp that didn't have any grommets in it, this would be extremely helpful. And I would say this is a faster method too. So pretty neat. They have a value of $4.49. Alright, so there's all the items in the basic box, which will cost you $24.99 and has a value of $60.39. I think that's definitely worth it. I mean, the little hatchet alone probably would be worth $25. I think it looks pretty well made. And the little chainsaw is cool. I have to test it out. And I tell you what, that little cheese grater tinderbox thing there, that's just really neat. Alright, the first item up in the advanced box is the Wicked Tree Gear Wicked Tough Handsaw with a sheath. And it has a value of $49.99. check it out. I've never seen a folding saw come with a sheath before, so that's pretty neat. There you see it there. Not too big. It looks pretty rugged. It has a clip right here to keep the blade in place. Very secure lock. Has a little wiggle room. Probably could fix that by tightening up that. Very solid. Feels like aluminum right here. Nice rubber grip. Those teeth seem pretty sharp. It is a rather short blade, but we'll test it out and see how well it performs. It does say made in China, but really that doesn't matter as long as it's a good quality product. Yeah, it's always good to support the country that you live in, but we'll see how this stacks up next to my Corona razor folding saw. The next item up is a little different, but it's pretty useful, especially if you go camping and stuff like that, and you know, to build shelter, hang tarps and whatnot. Of course, this is what the theme of this box really is. It's a shelter building and tinder collection. So you use this pretty well. You tie your rope on it to throw it over a tree branch to get your line over the branch, and so you can secure your shelter, hang food up in the air or whatever. So pretty neat, and it has a value of $24.15. I'm not sure if I would. Actually, I know I would not buy that for $25. I would use a rock, but nonetheless, pretty neat. Alright, those are the items in the advanced box, which these plus the basic items included have a total cost of $49.99, and the total value on those is $134.53. So we're pretty good. Like I said, I'm not real sure about that. It is pretty neat, and you know, some people might actually find this really, really useful. Alright, the first item up from the Pro Box is the Outdoor Edge Saberback Bowie, and they say it has a value of $59.95. This is a rather large knife, so it's pretty cool. There you see the logo there. It's got a decent sheath. It's got 1, 2, 3 secure points, so you know it's not going to fall out or do anything, you know. It's got a belt loop here, Velcro, so you don't have to take your belt off. I like that. And I'm sure you could clip it on your pack or anything like that. It's got a strap here for that. Alright, let's take it out. There you see it. It's shiny due to the oil they put on these before shipping them to protect them. Very nice handle. I have a large hand, so you know that's going to fit everybody. It's got some good jimping on the back here for precision, plus a spot for your finger there to get real close in and work on small stuff. Oh, it's got the saw on the back of it, man. It feels pretty good. I've had a lot of knives that tried to act like they could make a saw on the back of their blade, but it wasn't nothing like this. This seems legit right here. Of course, you don't want to try to cut down a tree with it. We'll definitely have to test this knife out, so you'll see more of it in the future. Last item up in the Pro Box is this tan Battlbox 12 by 9.5 foot ripstop tarp with waterproof coating. They're giving it a value of $45. It's a ripstop tarp. Those are pretty good. I actually needed a better tarp. Let me show you why. This was my tarp. Yep, junk. I can throw it in the trash. I ain't gonna throw it in the trash, but anyway, let's open this one up and check it out. 12 by 9.5. That's pretty good size. A lot bigger than mine. Here we have some straps on it. That would be able to secure the center down, I would assume. Okay, we got some grommets here. Ooh, look at there. It's not just a single layer. That's pretty good. Little extra protection. Here's the corners of it. It's got this nice strap on there. Again, it's like double protected, I guess you'd say. It's folded over, so it's not going to rip that easy. The thing I really like about these kinds of tarps are you can make all kinds of different shelters with this for different conditions. So it's a great piece of gear. So I definitely think it is worth the money. I'm not even going to try to fold it up right here, so I'll just throw it on the ground. But it seems like it's definitely worth it. Value of 45 bucks. This outdoor edge saberback and that tarp make up the Pro Box, which has a cost of $99.99 and a value of $239.48. So we're definitely getting up there. There's usually only one item in the Pro Plus boxes, and it has a cost of $149.99. And this month it is the Zippo 4-in-1 Woodsman tool. If you've never seen these before, it's an axe, pretty much a tent stake hammer, a tent stake puller, and there we go. Figure out how to open this. It's got 2 saw blades here, and you assemble this, and it's a saw, which I will do right now. Alright, there you go. I have the saw part assembled. It was very easy to put on there. You just slide it on here, then you'll close this end down to give it pressure it needs to saw. Very, very sharp blades. Definitely want to be careful with that. You hold it right here. Seems like it'd be pretty cool. For an axe, this thing is pretty lightweight. Plus it has multiple uses, which is always a great feature. So I'll have to give this a test for sure. But they say it has a value of $79.95. Plus it comes with an extra blade, which is very nice. That is the complete Pro Plus box right there. It has a cost of $149.99 and a value of $319.47. I almost forgot there is a freebie in there. It's called the Paracord Cleat. I guess you can just wrap and secure some paracord around there in a bunch of different ways. This would go good with the tarp and the Gorilla Clips. Alright guys, but that's mission 20 from Battlbox. I really like this. It has a lot of useful things in it, from the saw, the axe, the large knife. I'm really glad I got the tarp because I really needed it, and it seems like it's pretty well made. But if you want to go check them out, there'll be a link in the description. But that's pretty well it. Awesome box. I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Be sure to give it a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for more, and remember, be ready. Use this to reference as there's the trains again. They always come when I'm recording.